My experience at the practice was pretty amazing from the first time I reached out to them. The insurance coordinator, the receptionist at the desk, and then Dr. Huettner herself were all very warm and welcoming. When I met with Dr. Huettner in person, she was the words that she used were validating, and I could tell that she was the right person, the right surgeon for me. She's really committed to her practice and to her work, and that really shines through in her excitement around plastic surgery. The procedures that I had done were a breast reduction as well as liposuction. What led me to seek these procedures since I was a really young age, I had very large breasts. I was a 32G, sometimes an H, and I am a short person. And so on a small frame, it's very uncomfortable. I had a lot of back pain. I had, digging into my sides. The bras were digging into my sides, and as I got older, I realized that this was something that I really wanted to do. What led me to choose this practice over the other practices that I had been to was the warmth in the staff that I mentioned. I had had consultations with other plastic surgeons, and I didn't feel like they were as honest as Dr. Huettner was. She really made me feel comfortable from the moment I walked in, and I knew her skills. I did a lot of research online, so I knew that she was the right person. How do I feel about the procedure results? I'm really thrilled. I think the way that my breasts look now is better than I ever imagined them to look. The scarring is little to none, which I know that's not typical, but I feel more confident. I feel like my shoulders are up. I feel like it's life-changing. I wish I would have done it earlier. My overall experience at the practice could not have been better. I really connected with Dr. Huettner. Her warmth and her excitement around plastic surgery really comes out. And seeing her excitement made me comfortable, and I knew that she was the right person to do this procedure. I would definitely recommend this practice to my friends and my family. I've already recommended it to several friends. My experience the day of the surgery, I arrived very early in the morning. I was greeted by a nurse that worked, or Dr. Huettner's staff. I was greeted by Dr. Huettner's staff. And then Dr. Huettner came in. She walked me through the procedure and what each part of the next couple hours were going to look like. When I woke up, I didn't really feel much pain. I was still, under. I think the biggest surprise in my recovery and overall was how little pain there was. I didn't take any hard, serious narcotics. I was on Tylenol and Advil, and even by the second or third day, I was kind of weaning myself off the Tylenol and Advil. Dr. Huettner was available throughout the recovery. She gave me her cell phone number. I was able to text her if something felt different or if I was unsure. I think I had to call her once, and I apologized, and she immediately said, "Don't apologize. This is what I give you my number for." So she was really, really great throughout, and her staff as well was really great throughout the entire, from the time that I reached out to them to the time that I was, coming in for my follow-up exams. What I would tell other potential patients that are looking for a breast reduction, I would tell them to do it and do it early, do it quickly, and seek out Dr. Huettner because she's pretty extraordinary. Yeah, this is pretty extraordinary. I don't think there's a lot of other surgeons who would set up a photo shoot and, just the time to celebrate yourself and this procedure that you've just done. I'm not really a camera person, but I really like Dr. Huettner. I really like the practice, and I'm willing to kind of put aside my camera shyness to speak about about my experience, in case there's any other people who are on the fence. They should know that this is the practice to go with.